Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposits, and all kinds of insurance. If you're not a part of this amazing community yet, visit our website MPIinvest.com to join the free investment community. Coming to stock market yesterday, the Nifty opened big gap down. In fact, it was even lower than what the SGX Nifty was indicating. In fact, SGX Nifty at a point was indicating almost 17,300 opening, but then from there, we actually opened at 17,188, which is almost 300 points down from the close of 17,558 on Friday. So, of course, the fall was, I would not say the fall because it was just the gap down opening, but like we discussed on the Sunday meeting, yes, the FIS have not really sold big. So FIS have just sold for about 561 crores, which is nothing. If you remember, a few days back, they used to be selling about 3,000 plus crores every day. So that is kind of, holding the market up, and also DIAs went on to buy for about 144 crores. So we could see the entire market kind of taking support above 17,300 soon. After the open, it started moving upwards and it was staying very stable above 17,300 throughout the day, which of course is a great sign. And like I've written in the title today, is the Indian stock market setting the trend for global stock market? That's something which is seeing right now, because if you see what happened in the US market after the Indian markets closed, we could see the US market also opening with a big gap down again for the second straight day of losses, but from there it tried to recover. At one point of time it was in the green, but from there again it went on to some selling, and we could see the US markets kind of consolidating because it closed almost flat. So if you look at the US markets yesterday, the Dow Jones was down 0.5%, S&P 500 was down 0.6%, and Nasdaq was the only one which was really weak, which closed less than minus 1%. Sorry. So coming to the market today, I would say even though the US markets have straightly lost for 2 days, in fact, we can see the Dow futures already going up today. So that's something really good. And the good part is the oil prices are also kind of taming down now. And with all these things, we are kind of, seeing some good signs there. So there are chances, like I told you in the weekly meeting, we could actually probably see that 17,000 might be the low for this week for sure. So I'm not expecting 17,000 to be broken for this week. So apart from that, yesterday we had the major event, which is of course the AGM of Reliance Industries, the 45th AGM after their IPO, right? So in this, of course, as usual, there were a lot of announcements, but however, that did not seem to be actually giving any great positivity to the market, because the markets were seen consolidating after the AGM started at 2 p.m. But that's okay, because probably this we could see it as a instant reaction. Probably we could see the major reaction only today and tomorrow. So if you look at the AGM, the major points, let me quickly cover today. The first one is, of course, there are the succession of the company has been kind of announced, as Mukesh Ambani has introduced his daughter Isha Ambani as the Reliance retail leader. So that's something good. So if you know, already son has been taking over the Jio part, and now the daughter is taking over the Reliance retail leadership. So already giving it to the next generation, that's something quickly set, is something really good. Apart from that, Reliance has announced a lot of new things. Especially they have announced the launch of Jio Air Fiber, which would be an ultra high speed wireless broadband service. So that's something really good. It will be based on 5G as well. And not only that, they have also set their foot into FMCG. Yes. So they're all set to launch a new FMCG sector brand, and a lot of action happening there. That's something actually good, I would say. Apart from the best part is, they have also aimed to achieve at least 20 gigawatt solar generation capacity by 2025. So this is going to be really good, because the green energy focus is seen really good here, and this of course is the future. Apart from that, they also have plans to launch the 5G in key metros by Diwali. Yes, so it's not too far that you can start experiencing the high-speed 5G internet also. So that's something really good. So apart from that, Meta and Jio platforms have joined together, and they've launched JioMart on WhatsApp. So all these are some of the amazing news that has actually come. So probably we could expect some positivity in the Reliance stock in the coming days. So that's something that needs to be looked at. Apart from that, if you look at good news from Grasim, so they also had their AGM, and Kumar Mangalam Birla came out and said that they are planning mega investments in the next coming years. So in fact, I had told you about their new investment into the e-commerce business of industrial and manufacturing sector and infrastructure sector. So that is something which is going to see a lot of investment, and Grasim continues to be strong, and that's exactly why we already invested into Grasim. So apart from that, Maruti came out and saying that they have a delivery backlog of almost 4 lakh units even before the festive season starts. So like I've been telling you, the auto sector is going to be in a great focus this 2 months, as Diwali and Dasra is one of the best months for the car sales. And along with that, followed that by December again has great sales. So these are sector to be in focus. Now for the day, I would say 17,300 is a major support to be looked at, and if 17,300 is not taken, we could expect some more upside movement. And on the higher side, I would say 17,500 would be a major resistance. So 17,300 on the lower side supporting the market, and probably 17,500 as a resistance. So these are two levels I'll be watching keenly for the day. And do remember, tomorrow is a holiday, trading holiday because of Ganesh Chaturthi, and wishing you all a happy Ganesh Chaturthi in advance. So apart from that, if you look at SGX Nifty, the best part is today we are going to see a big gap up opening. Yes, almost 100 points gap up opening, which is something really good, which is giving some positivity. But then yes, with such a big gap up opening, there are chances of some sell off happening. But yes, this is good for the Indian market. I would say, like, this is like almost setting the path for the global market, because earlier, like I've been telling you, most of the time it is Indian markets and the global markets focusing on the US market. But of late, the way Indian market is going really strong, in spite of the weakness in the global markets, is something amazing. And that actually is, what is driving more confidence in the Indian economy to invest further and stay stronger. So with that, I am looking forward to great returns by investing in India. If you are also confident like me, I am sure you have to start investing now to reap benefits. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing off, wishing you a great festive holiday and a great profitable week ahead. I am sure we'll have a profitable week. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Day after tomorrow on the podcast. Goodbye.